welcome to Lightwaves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, and other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon to miss any of my future videos. In front of us we have the Anker Bolder LC90. This is a rechargeable 18650 powered flashlight. I purchased this flashlight for a total of $27.99 at Amazon, and it represents a great value for an 18650 powered flashlight. I'm very happy with it. I've been using it daily for the last month, and yeah, boy, I got a lot to talk about with this one. So it's just a simple white and blue box. I took everything out of here. Let's go and show you what came inside of it. First thing they give you is a micro USB charging cable, and it's a very good setup. It's a unique charging method, and I'll show you that in the flashlight itself. But there you go, they give you the cable. Next, they give you a carry strap. I'm a fan of these on radios, and you know what? I'm a fan of it on this flashlight too, because it's kind of a chunky flashlight, and I'm more of a mainstream practical guy with my flashlights. I'm not into the tactical things. I'm not going to run and gun with this thing. It's going to be more like on my hip or in my pocket for like around the house work, maybe a stroll at night. So this would be the light I would grab first. All right, next they give you some paperwork. Happy, not happy, I don't know what the heck this is. What's it say? We're just happy that you're happy. Okay, how do you know I'm happy? You're assuming too much, but I'm pretty happy with this light. Welcome guide, Bolder LC90 flashlight. Now they're very vague in a lot of things with their ratings, and it kind of scared me off a little bit, but for the price I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. And I'll be honest with you, for the price, you can't go wrong. Safety instructions, this manual is very basic. Just flip through it really quick. Most of the flashlights I've reviewed give a lot of detailed information. This one just kind of does, like, hits on the highs, like what's the highest lumens, what's the farthest throw, what's a decent run time. So you got to really look into the details, and I'll help you guys out with that. Like right here, it says 900 lumens at 6 hours. Definitely not the case. If you're not educated, this just means your highest output, and this is on medium output, 6 hours. So it doesn't say that on here, but yeah, you kind of got to read when you're going to buy this, and I'll give you all that information. Still an awesome flashlight. I'm enjoying every bit of it. So let's go ahead, and I think that's it. Okay, it's multilingual. There's that. Okay, next is really cool. They give you an 18650 battery. That's rated at 3350 milliamp hours, and I believe that's the case. Very nice battery. I really like this because this works in my XH data radio. So I got some dual redundancies here. You know, I'm a portable radio reviewer first, and my flashlight reviews are a supplement to this channel. And I wanted a flashlight that I could just say, hey, I want to take the battery out and put it into my radio, or vice versa. And I think that'll work fine with this setup. This battery actually will power this radio. So good to know. There you are. All right, so there's the battery. Next, let's get to the flashlight. Here's the flashlight. Let's see if I can get you the profile. All right, I'll go over some dimensions here. I'm going to bring this up a little bit. It's kind of low. All right, so this is the Bolder LC90 by Anker. It's a zoomable style. So you pull this out to spot, push it in for flood. It's all aluminum, black anodized. It's got a good heft to it. It rattles just a little bit here at the head, but there is a seal, rubber seal around here to protect that. So let's go ahead and go over some dimensions, and we'll talk about the features. So dimensions, we have 6¼ inches when the flashlight is in the flood mode. And when you pull this all the way out, zoom it into spot mode, it goes to 6 5/8 of an inch. And your total diameter here is 1 5/8 of an inch. Give you an idea. Weight, it weighs about 177 grams without the battery. Okay, so front here we have that lens that adjusts as you pull this in and out. You can see that there. It's a glass lens. They have a rubber gasket around the glass front, O-ring here, and an O-ring on the tail cap. Okay, you saw this is like an anodized, has a nice grip to it. On the back, it's push button. So there's 5 modes, which I'll show you. I think here it says something about made in China with a serial number. So we'll go ahead and unscrew this. We'll put the battery in. Show you how the modes work. Show you the insides too. This is kind of interesting here. So you notice there's like a thread here, and it looks like it's a little frayed. I think I might end up cutting that cord off. I think it's just to keep this attached while you're charging it. So what you have here inside is a mini charging device where you plug in your USB cord. And this will turn red as it charges and turn green when it finishes. It's a pretty cool setup. It's inside the flashlight, so it gives you better waterproofing. Here's the O-ring right here. So if this tail cap is nice and solid, you should have no issues with water getting inside. I thought that was pretty nice. Then to access the battery compartment, you just unscrew this inner threaded device, that charging circuit, and then we put our battery in. So there's that. Let's go ahead and put the battery in, and we'll do a little demo, show you some pictures that I took, and then we'll do some final thoughts. Let's go ahead and close this up. So now we have that in place. There we are. And this goes here, this goes on. So like I said, I think I really am going to get rid of that. It's kind of an elastic thing. You can see that's kind of binding up probably with that spring causing that fraying, but that's not a big issue. Okay, so it just turned on. Turn that off. So the modes of the flashlight has 5 modes. There's a high, low, high, medium, low. It has a strobe and it has SOS. Now it will remember your last setting, which is nice, but you have to do it every 2 seconds. You have to wait at least 2 seconds. If you do it any quicker, it'll just cycle to the next mode. So I'll just show you this works really quick. So we have high, that was low. I remember my last setting. This is strobe. There is our SOS. We have high, medium, low. And then you can also, when you click the light on, go to high, you can also do half taps to cycle through the modes. So you just half tap it. So let's go ahead and set this down and show some pictures in the garage. So this first picture here, I'm about 15 feet away from my garage door. The light is on high and I'm on spot mode. Super bright. I feel like I'm going to melt my garage door. And now, just so you know, this 900 lumens rating on this high, it's pretty amazing, but it doesn't last forever. Usually, I think it starts to taper off. I think it's like a boost mode. It goes down to probably the mid-level around 400 lumens after about 2 minutes. And that's a good thing, though, because it does get rather warm in the hand. I would say it doesn't get hot to the touch, just warm, and you notice it. The second picture here, still on high, but in flood mode, you can see how it lights up the whole garage. Just an amazing light source. Loving this. Next picture, we're on the medium. In this medium spot, you will notice if you look in the top left corner of the screen on the picture that the shadows are a little different slightly. So medium is probably the mode you want to go to mostly with this flashlight when you're walking outside or doing any big room work. So it definitely works well. And then next picture here is the flood mode on medium. Definitely a nice mode. I like this. This seems to light up the room very nicely. Again, we're at 400 lumens. That's what I've read that this light probably is on medium, though I don't have it stated on paperwork or on the website, but we're all guessing it's 400 lumens. And then on low, this next picture, we have a spot, and you can tell it's a big difference here now. I'm thinking that on low, the flashlight's running about 125 to 175 lumens. It's fairly usable, and I use this mode the most around the home, doing small chore work, working on, say, a furnace or refrigerator appliance. Something where you don't need a ton of light. This is the one you use all the time. And here's a picture of it on flood on low. And it is a nice room lighting light still on low. Run times, you get about 6 hours on the medium. And probably in this low setting, you'll probably get anywhere from 10 to 14 hours is my guess. Let's go back to the table. Here we are, the Bolder. Let's do a quick little demo with the lights off in the room. And then we'll do some final thoughts. Turn this off. So yeah, this light, here we go, remembers that last setting, which is really nice. But this is high, and I don't know if I have anything I can push. I got deck of cards here. Yeah, this thing, I'm about 4 feet off the table, and it'll light up everywhere. And it's so bright that it definitely over intensifies the camera. So we go to medium, we go to low. Low is just very nice, very easy to use. I really like using low the most with this flashlight. Definitely the mode I'm going to use all the time. Strobe, SOS. So, but it knowing that last setting is really nice. All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn some lights on. Go over a few features that I might have missed, and then we'll give you my thoughts on this. So, okay, the Bolder LC90. Okay, I'm a little blinded. This light's so bright up close. Oh, that's fun. So, yeah, there's you saw those pictures, so you saw the differences, just slight differences between high and low, or high and medium, which is a big deal. Like I said, they don't advertise the lumens properly, but the throw is about 200 meter throw on the highest power, which is nice. The LED, which I forgot to mention, is a Cree XM-L2. It's rated at 50,000 hours. It's got this like tactical front thing for breaking glass or using it to hurt somebody. But to be honest with you, I'm only for mainstream practical use. It makes a good stand. You can stand it up nicely. This way, yeah, it stands like that too. So that's good. Yeah, so 18650 battery. I do like the fact that it is rechargeable on the internal part. I know there's some that where you can hook them up on the back. I just don't feel that they're as watertight. This one was rated at IP65. I showed you that in the manual. It's about water resistance to like heavy rain is what they're saying, that will help. You know, if you're in a rainstorm, you should be fine. Just don't drop it into a puddle. You should be okay. I think if you dropped it in a puddle, you'd probably still be okay. You just don't want to submerge it very deep for too long. So that's just my take on that. And then, yeah, overall, the construction is fairly decent for $27.99. I'm very impressed with the quality. So overall thoughts, definitely a recommended buy by me if you're looking for an 18650 powered flashlight and you want some power in the house. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to give you guys a little rundown of the size of this flashlight. So I got a D-cell battery here. I got my deck of cards. And then we got a little AAA powered flashlight. That gives you an idea how big this guy really is. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm enjoying this flashlight a lot. Did I mention that? All right, there we go. So the Bolder LC90 definitely gets a buy from me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big like. You guys are awesome. Two, if you like 18650 powered flashlights, I'm going to be buying more of these. This is the mainstream. Everybody wants 18650s. They are very powerful. They give you lots of light, and they're rechargeable, so that's the amazing part. And of course, they work on our portable radios, which is the big bonus. A lot of radios recently have been coming out with 18650 batteries, and it's always good to have redundancy. I feel that my flashlights should match my radios. That's why I review AAA powered lights, AA powered lights, and now 18650 lights. I believe that's the best way to go. Of course, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notified of future lights, either by Anker or by other companies like Nightcore, Through Night, Phoenix. We'll check them all out together. And then, of course, comment below what you think about the Bolder at $27.99. I think it represents an awesome value for what you get. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next episode.